Hello humans, you can call me Nox, and welcome back to Voodoo Vince. If you missed the first part, you can find it in the card. You don't really need it to follow along, though I did enjoy the episode. If you don't want to go back and watch it, we're following Voodoo Vince, a doll who was made by Madame Charmaine, who he's trying to rescue as the world falls apart. We left off on the square, which is my absolute favorite level, and we're just kind of going to hop in because the title screen music is very loud.
That jazzman holds the key to this large square, but he will require something from you.
I can never remember where she talks. Okay, so as I've mentioned a few times, this, I believe, is my absolute favorite level of the game. All of the levels, from what I remember, are pretty small in design. They're fairly simple. But it's the mechanics and characters inside of it that really make it memorable. If it were just a small world with nothing in it, then there wouldn't be a point in going back to it.
5 to 8 p.m. Cash prizes. Costume required.
So this was very puzzlish to me when I was younger. I think it's...
Nice, horsey. I didn't know statues could eat apples.
I think it's going to be pretty easy to watch because I know right where I'm going, sort of. I'm not always the best at getting there, but... Oh, I don't think I want to jump down yet. Alright, we'll grab this anyway. Here we're going to actually change the time, and you'll see in the background the sky will change. Yeah, so basically everything in this town is based on the current time, and you have to use the clock to get to that time. It's pretty simple. It took me ages to figure out as a kid. You do need certain items to do certain things, and I believe that was what was tricky about it.
Excuse me, pal. I'm looking for someone. Tall lady, magical type, tied up. Have you seen her?
Museum's got many answers. Might have yours.
Everyone's still very helpful.
Let you in for a song.
A song? Isn't this a science museum?
Hey, this is the Big Easy. Come on. I just want somebody to jam with.
And we will jam with it.
You got all one time? Come on,
Yeah.
play with me.
Full transparency, I did order food and I will need to deal with that pretty shortly. It keeps running behind though, so I don't know what to do about it. My mom, when she saw that appear, immediately said the first time we played this, "Well, now do you have to go find the shit?" No. You just don't have to keep climbing up there, which is very handy. Okay, the costume ball, we need a costume. I probably shouldn't grab these as I go along again because that didn't work out so well for me last time, but we push our luck here, I guess. And here we see, as we get the mask, our first item, we actually see our last item. From the way that it directs you as you enter this level, it really tries to show you, hey, you need this thing. I like that direction. I'm not a game designer, I don't know how to express it, but...
Ah, freshly minted fake money.
Okay. There are a couple of things that you can do in this level with this money. I've never actually done them all. I'm going to show them all to you. I'm going to try to. Don't fall. That's fine. We'll worry about that
Open
probably
from
last.
noon to 3 p.m. 2 kung fu movies for the price of 3.
Noon to 3. Alright. But back to the small area with the mechanics. I spent probably entire summers playing games like this, Blinks 2, Masters of Time and Space, Grabbed by the Ghoulies, Crimson Skies. I never got into Psychonauts.
Noon to 3 p.m.
My parents never bought it. I do think that I probably would have liked it, again, for the mechanics, but I was pretty preoccupied with what I had, so that's perfectly alright. I would love to go back and play those old Xbox games again, especially Blinks.
There's 2 hours I'll never get back.
Fair. But Blinks, for those who don't know, I played the first one briefly at some sort of game store, but I never got the gist of it. The one that I played, Links 2, the whole story was based around the fact that a pig was stealing a crystal and ultimately breaking space-time so that he could date a goddess. And, you know, it's very out there. The mechanics in and of themselves, you played as either the cats or the pigs, and both of them had different mechanics. So there was plenty to learn, it was plenty to customize. The multiplayer was either co-op or PvP, very goofy and fun, super customizable without having to pay $10 for every 3 items. I'm not bitter. I'm so bitter I can't find this match. I don't mean to go on too much about that in the game. I would like to play it sometime. The pigs fought mostly with guns and other weird sort of militaristic devices, and the cats fought with vacuums and literally time. They were time swords. I don't know how anyone comes up with any of that.
This looks educational. Open from 8 to 11 p.m.
I noticed when I was editing back the last one that usually when you defeat a boss of some sort, like the big pig, there's a little doo-doo-doo-doo trumpet sting. You don't get that anymore. I didn't even pay attention to when that place was open. Damn, nice. Something about 11. Not that it's very exciting, but I've never done it, so we're gonna see them all.
They were certainly friendly.
Getting concerned and hungry, but it's alright. Sort of forgot that we were actually supposed to buy a trumpet with this. Nice. Hello.
Pawn shop. Open from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. These guys get up pretty early.
I should get that, or I'm gonna forget that. It'll be just like last episode. Now every time I see one, I'm like, I need to grab it now. Don't do the dumb. But I will do the dumb. I've probably already done it. We're supposed to get the trumpet. We might as well just jump off. Great.
This ought to be good for something.
I'd forgotten more of this than I thought, but it's alright. That's what I'm here for, so that's what you're gonna see.
Man, good thing I don't have a nose, 'cause you stink.
Oh, my food's on the way. How am I gonna learn the trumpet in time?
A jazz club. Live jams from 11 p.m. to 2 a.m.
That's like now. 11 p.m. to 2 a.m. 11 p.m. I also, for some reason, just love the image of Vince jumping over the clock like that.
Jazz club. Live jams from 11 p.m. to 2 a.m.
I gotta go get my food. Well, I feel better now, but I have absolutely no idea why my camera crashed again, so I thought I had that figured out, but I guess not. 11 p.m. to 2 a.m. I was so close. That's alright. That's what I get for talking so much. That's definitely cut off.
Like, let's shake it, Daddy-O.
I know that's cut off because it used to play until he walked out, and it was my absolute favorite soundbite in the game. And I would go in, and he'd walk out, and I'd go back in. The burlesque house doesn't care if you know how to play trumpet. Lovely boys.
That was nice. Warms my heart, wherever it is. The boss will see you now, but watch your step. He's in a bad mood today.
Boss?
So I mentioned that I used to get stuck on that level just because I was stupid and it took me a long time. I was also stuck on it because I needed my mom to beat this level for me, and she hated doing that. If it's just a pier in there. I might have seen that wrong.
Oh, just a pile of bones. I wonder where that boss guy is.
Okay, I guess I always thought he was calling Cosmo the boss.
This
Being a
can't be good.
skeleton creature. A skeleton creature. You might think of the dinosaur as his boss. He probably came out of the museum.
Definitely
Are
not
there any
good.
other...
Bring the lightning
There are not a lot of
inside,
people in
Vince.
this town.
You must
Anyway.
find the Zap Hat and find a way to bring down the
Really
fury
not
of
a
the
difficult
storm
level. You
onto
just have to
yourself.
dodge the tail
It
as
will
it's
work.
falling and pick up
Really?
like this one thing and then not die. But I was really bad at that not dying part. Again, the fact that I never connected the dots that this was a platformer probably has something to do with that. I just sort of would do that. I would take my hand off of the controller because I was talking. And again, it's another small design. This one doesn't have any crazy mechanics to it, really. You do technically need this item back there at the beginning where we just were, but you have to walk all the way around to open it. And, you know, that's a mechanic. I think Roachfort follows this one up, which is all underground. Ah, I was also impatient. Yes, that's what did it. Yep. I guess I don't really understand the methods by which we're gonna kill him. We're gonna electrocute him, I'm pretty sure, but he's just bones. No, we're gonna electrocute me. Duh. I'm sorry. I've been gone for a week. I forgot how voodoo dolls work. Don't hit me. Please don't hit me. Please don't hit me. Thank you. I'm a nice man. Thanks, boss. I only died because I was stupid that one time. I literally had to stop playing the game for years and come back a more mature
next time,
person to be
stay
able to beat that
extinct.
boss.
Say, what's that down there?
The bosses are pretty short. I'm not gonna go get that heart. I need it, but it's fine. Roachfort. Yep.
Hey, watch the equipment.
Sorry. Say, I'm looking for a friend of mine. Nice gal, kinda wise looking, bound head to foot.
Well, I might be able to help you, given a little incentive. You scratch my shell, I scratch yours. You know what I mean?
I hope not.
Tell you what, I'm working on a highly complex project here, very advanced and scientific.
If you
Only
thought
a
the
gifted
skeletons were
inventor like
unhelpful,
me
this
can
person is
grasp the
infinitely
theories
less so.
involved.
You're building a balloon.
Yeah.
Looks like you need some cloth for the balloon, a propeller to steer it, and some gas for the burner.
This is why
Yeah.
I'm mean.
I'm
It's
on
not,
it. See you later.
but
And while
damn.
I'm gone, why don't you invent some breath mints?
She's just been down here waiting for this balloon to happen.
Give me more.
Now the Roachfort... Yeah, the central arena. This is literally
More
just
of
a
those.
central area. It's not going to be a lot here. You get a little bit more choice in the roachfort than you do in the previous area. Not that it really helps. Still all underground. Foreshadowing. This is a loud game. I turned my volume up and it was bad.
2 of the items you seek are beyond blocked passageways. There are monsters you can trick into helping you, but they must...
They what? I'm sorry.
But they must...
Hey, run!
I feel like she had more to say.
Turn around and go back. You'll never get past the stuff I cooked up down here.
Nerd. Nerd. Yeah, I remember this place as being absolutely dreadfully terrible, but I can't imagine that that's the case. Maybe it's just because it's not as purple. As soon as the game slightly escalated in difficulty, I couldn't handle it, I guess. No.
This must be one of those blocked tunnels Charmaine was yapping about.
Yeah, until she was rudely interrupted. I guess. There we go. Okay.
Good job, Vince. The wheels are turning.
See, I don't think I minded going back and forth on a level when I was younger because I liked the central. So as we progress through this area, you'll see a lot more, number one, water, which isn't really a new mechanic, but they will add new things into it and make it more of a hazard. If you're dumb, like, okay. Like, not me.
Ah, we're almost there.
At least it shows you where they are, so you're not running around going, ah, which switch now? Which of these arbitrary areas requires my attention? But how you actually get the doors open is, I think, the hardest part of this. Because, again, a clumsy dumb kid.
Very nice. A hidden place can now be explored.
I wish I had as much exciting stuff to say about this as I did about the main street. I remember the carnival a little bit, and the dollhouse. Those will be different.
The monsters
Probably.
are free.
They'll be purple again.
If you stand too close, they will try to roll into you and blow
you up. Okay, yeah. Stop. I'm on to you. I know when you do that. Now. Sometimes. But I knew, and that's what mattered. So this was what always got me killed when I was younger, is trying to trick these little doodads into opening up these doors for us. These are explosive. And it's very easy, as you can see. Kids.
Spinning high above this cavern is a perfect propeller for the doctor's balloon. Reaching it will be difficult. Removing it from the
pin
ceiling
cutscene.
will pose a challenge as well.
Interesting. I always go that way first. We're not going to. It's just an unnecessary risk of death. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, this isn't so bad. I wasn't supposed to know that yet. I jump spin all the time when I don't need to. I almost regret saying that this would be completionist, but I know that I'm going to have to do it no matter what, so... I don't think I really could have spoken any other truth into the world. Yeah, I know that this... Oh god. I don't know how popular this game was when it initially came out, but I didn't really hear much about it when the remaster happened, and that's as someone who actively loved the game and searched it just to show it to people. So I'm interested in how many people have played it and beaten it, or, you know, just kind of enjoy getting stuck on one level for an extended period of time. I feel like my favorite games as a kid. I might have said it before, this is the only one that I actually beat. Maybe grabbed by the ghoulies. That sounds right. I think my brother and I had to work together on that one, but maybe I should just figure out. I don't know. I believe that some, obviously, like Voodoo Vince of these games have been remastered and re-released. I'd love to look into more of those, but if anyone has any advice on getting into what Xbox emulation, I don't even know how I would go about doing those games. So the gist here is that we're helping to build a balloon. We've got to slow this fan down enough to make it fall and make it part of a hot air balloon. The perspective on this level doesn't make grand sense, but such is the world of zombie dust. You don't need to know. You'd rather not know. I don't know if necessarily each level has its own enemies, or if the enemies sort of build as you go. There are definitely, I think they're called frogs. They might just be frogs, but they have wings, and that grosses me out. But those basic enemies that you saw for the first couple of levels, those are there all the time. 100%. But bubble gators you see again. There are a couple more. Maybe it does just build. I need to stop trying to remember the future parts of the game and just focus on what's happening right now. But unfortunate newsflash, I don't know how to be entertaining for the full time that it's going to take me to find all of this stuff. Again, there are, what, 2 left? I'll get them. I've got that. I kind of bet that I know where the blue things are. I don't know why I keep saying blue things. I know that they're zombie dust. Okay. That's fine. Those hearts over there? Not worth it. Really all we have to do is hit the switch. Back out in the main room, the propeller will fall down, and I believe it teleports us out. Simple as that. Hot air balloon propeller.
This ought to do the trick. Now find me some cloth. Did you bring me anything? Well, get cracking.
I'm on it. I'm on it. Let's just clear out this area before we do anything. Doesn't matter what we did at first. Alright, we have one more door left here to unlock, I believe. I don't think that the cloth is behind it.
Wait, Granny!
Alright, we're not getting cloth first. We're getting wrecked. It's just a dangerous fuel storage lab.
Hey,
Hello,
you
Doctor.
found my old lab. I'd forgotten all about this place. Look over
We
there.
forgot all about this
There's a
land of
canister the
brimstone
fuel
and
we
fire.
need for the balloon.
Jeez.
It's real heavy, but you can fly it out of here in the EX-21 mini plane.
I'm so stressed.
I built it myself.
Nice.
Try not to scratch it while you're carrying that canister of highly flammable rocket fuel past the raging walls of fire. Okay? We'll see you back there.
Okay. This one I actually, again, I really liked. I got all of those in the last level. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I have to check. Oh, that's right. Hold on. I'm not obligated to be here. I have rights. There's 10 more left here. 7 now. Nice. Alright. 6, 5, 4, 3. This is going significantly better. Oh, okay. That wasn't too bad. Wait, that was the last one. Okay, we're leaving. Goodbye. I'm on fire? Okay, don't run into the land. Don't run off of the land. Don't run out of the land. Be very... The camera is not helpful. And I can't go get that blue thing. For a level that I enjoy, it throws a lot of wrenches in my singular plan, but it's okay. It's good for me. It teaches me patience. I'm pretty sure I don't want to go down there. But maybe I do? I guess I don't have an option. Wait. Did I have an option? I'm just gonna go get this. I got no strings. I got nothing. Maybe I should just stick to my old strategy of getting all of the collectibles before I do absolutely anything. But every time I get into a level, I want to talk about it. And then I want to do the thing as I'm talking about it. Don't do the dumb. I also think that I struggled with object permanence of some kind as a child, because I definitely would have taken that first loop every time I saw it. No, locations. Locations were hard. They still are. But specifically because 2 roads... I should have waited. For the longest time, I couldn't tell the difference between my hometown and the next town over. I say for the longest time. I don't know, I was like 7. I couldn't tell the difference between my hometown and the next one because they both had a yield sign. And that was very confusing to me. Only one town can have a yield sign. And in the same way, it's weird to know more than one person with the same name. I just walked right off the edge there. It helps if I give people nicknames and stuff like that, but beyond that, if I know a Nicholas, I can't, you can't be a Nicholas. I'm sorry, that's already taken. Having made it past the literal one tricky loop, we should be good. Now I have to make a choice. We should do it. We should. It's just an exercise in patience, but I'm...
Sheesh.
Oh!
These things don't like touching the ground.
Okay. I thought you had to go all the way back down to get that. Nice. Nice. I'm not going down there. I think this one only appears once, is the drawback there. But that shortcut's still helpful. Don't get greedy. I almost got greedy. I should probably watch these patterns a little bit longer. It's fine. I have confidence. See? If you believe that you will beat the game, well, we'll wait for this one. Believe in yourself, but know your limits. That's what we're learning here. If I put the fuel in the ship, I don't want to have to come back and get everything. Hopefully I can just put it down and not worry about it. Okay, we're worrying about it. Interestingly, in spite of playing games like Crimson Skies, which if you don't know was an entirely a plane flying game. Do I have to collect stuff here? No. I was really bad at this level, and again, all of this is after I took my maturity break after the Bone Goliath. Still couldn't beat levels like this. I don't think I could use thrust at all before. Now it's just kind of like, everything else will get out of my way. I think this music is used in the cutscene too. Which one is that? I wish I had more to say here. It's super focused. Okay, okay. I'm not sure if all of those little areas close like that first one did, but... Okay. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. Nope, okay, I thought that was the end. Oh, that's right, the fire. Okay. Damn. Preemptive celebration. I'm sorry, oh my god. That scared me. Is that the end? Okay.
This ought to do the trick. Now find me some cloth.
I have loose strings to tie up. Loose ends? I have a woman who's tied up. And I gotta do something about that. Alright. What the hell was I doing? Do 5 more. Yes, yes, yes. 5 more. There's too much blue on this map. Okay, there's 2. Oh, I bet there might be some in that tunnel, actually. Yes! Wow! I don't need the heart. We're fine. That's not too bad. Okay, wait. Now we just need some cloth.
Nice to beat ya.
Oh, yes. There's a whole level between us and the class. I guess we're just gonna do the whole roachfort. I've pretty much... I didn't realize I was emotionally committing to that because this whole level... But we might as well. It isn't probably terribly interesting to watch. It's just kind of a big collecting level. I don't know. Maybe some people like it. It's always just felt like filler in my heart. I guess I can feel free to miss anything on my first way up. I'll have to do it again anyway. I could just kind of get rid of these guys with my voodoo powers, but I don't know. I guess... Do you want me to use more voodoo powers? Because they are interesting, but I tend to die before I use them. Just sort of punch my dumb way into stuff.
We have some lovely parting gifts.
I've always played Skyrim and other games like that as more of an archer or a rogue. Combat is not my forte. Please leave. You see? That's exactly what I mean. I just totally missed this whole spot. Okay. And that's kind of the beauty of it, is that even if you don't like a level or a part of a level, it's not like it's very long. You sort of go, well, I'll bite the bullet a little bit on this one. We'll get back to whatever it was that you were enjoying. Everything that I do well in this game is probably a first for me, so I guess I can take some pride in that. I got past the Bone Goliath and I only died once because I wasn't paying attention, and that's much better than the years of shame that I faced previously. Yes. Boy. This isn't so bad. 2 more will be done with the level, and, well, in terms of dust. Patience is key. Somewhere. Ah! Yeah. Awesome. Alright, this is our last little doodad for this level, and then I'm pretty confident that I can get the cloth all in one go. I just have to successfully get this skull. Which I was going to say should be fine, but I'm starting to have doubts, I guess. I don't love to do
I can't feel my eye.
Yep. Can't remember where it ends up for this. Oh, okay. It's going much slower than I thought it was, I guess. Nice, okay. We are outie. Oof. Nice, this is a good sign. Cloth is gonna go fine. Roachfort
Here is the cloth
is
for
in
Dr.
our
Eccles
bag.
balloon, just hanging
Basket.
there for the taking. But
Roachfort
to
is
gather
in our
it,
basket.
You must take a very unusual ride.
Okay, this is another one that I will probably have to focus on. It's pretty slow at the beginning, but I can't remember how many you can miss to actually succeed. Actually, I think this might have been another one that I needed my mom to do, so... Adult life, I guess. This is significantly calmer than I remembered, so I don't know what sort of high anxiety life I was living as a child, that this seemed to be coming at me like a roller coaster, but I'm a pretty high anxiety person now. Somebody go back and get that kid some medicine. Switch? Yes. Oh yeah, we're good. The only way that you can die here is to hit either those black things or the red flags with the yellow circles and crosses on them. I don't need that one. 5, 4, 3, 2, please? 2 more? Oh yeah. Oh wow, okay. I can't even see. 1. I'll just live. Lucky! Well, Roachfort's probably been our luckiest, like, level. That's
Excellent.
wild.
Now
So
stand back.
kind to me after I've
Okay,
insulted you
shortstop.
this whole
Let's blow this
time.
no-horse town. Hey, we're not getting enough lift. We gotta lose some dead weight.
I'm made of the same material as the balloon.
Did I ever have the rock?
Watch your language.
I understand so much about myself now.
Great, that's just super. What now? The obligatory boss battle? Nice.
I don't know what his eye just did there.
Oh, one eye. That's original.
Nope, 2.
Okay, I get it. 2 heads. Could this get any worse?
Well, that's good. I like that way of showing you.
Okay, bring it on.
Because I think that you can
eyes.
usually assume that when you see a beam in a game, it's going to hurt you, but
2
I think that's a
heads
nice way of
aren't
showing you.
always better than 1. Find a way onto the back of this beast.
Oh,
Diving from high above, you can amplify your
Please.
power.
please. Thank you. Yeah, there really isn't any puzzle to this one. I like to kind of try to walk you guys through them if I can, but this is just... You gotta land in the middle. I'm so bad at mixing up the spin and headbutt keys. I shouldn't be. playing this game for so long. No. Okay. Ah, frick. It's switch. Gotta do that. Important step. I was hitting the right button, it just wasn't working. I love their thunderous footsteps up here. That's so cool. Yeah, that button just isn't working, but I guess that's fine. We're done.
Gotta be something here I can use to catch that stupid turtle lady.
Sorry for this whole mess going on right now. I hope that doesn't too loud. Did she die? Why is this here?
Whoa, I feel kind of lightheaded.
Gatekeeper jam! That's gonna be a big embarrassment for me next time. I like this area. I'm so bad at it. Alright, we'll let this a little bit play out. We won't disrespect Madame Charmaine. If she shows up.
How you doing? How's about another little jam session? I'll let you into the Crypt City.
Why on earth would I want to go in there?
Vince! Vince! You must
He's
go
so
to the
unwilling
Crypt
to
City.
do his job.
Oh, is this where they're holding you, Madam C?
The zombie dust has caused much trouble in Crypt City. You must set it right. All depends on you, Vince. Get past the gate, beware of the cemetery imps, and evade the claws of those who dwell below.
I'd better be earning overtime. All right.
Like, this is just a
It's over
doll
with.
at some point.
No, little buddy. This time, you've got to play the vibes.
Oh, whatever. It's a musical gate puzzle. Fine, let's go.
And I have a bad memory, but probably better than when I was a baby. So while it'll be embarrassing, I bet it'll be great. I'm not doing this right now. I need to finish eating. I just looked, just when I started recording my outro, and then you stop. You're gonna stop recording in the middle of an outro. You just... Anyway, thank you humans so much for watching. I've felt better. This has been nice. It's always nice to work on something that isn't terribly productive. Even if it helps me learn a skill, you know? That always feels good. I hope that you've been able to enjoy this nostalgia trip a little bit. Let me know. If you didn't, also let me know. I'm here to learn. I'm gonna go eat and take a nap. Peace.